Hi there, my name is Barry Naroff and I'm back from a break. I got my hair cut finally and feel like myself again. So, I'm a psychotherapist in New York, a professional spiritual intuitive, and I'll tell you a little bit more how to reach me at the end of the video. But today, the video is going to be on the power of no. N-O. So, what this means is that, and this is particularly for people who are people pleasers, won't be a problem for everyone. Some people have no problem saying no, but many people don't like to say no. They mean no. They're not going to do what they say yes to, but they say yes anyway. So this has to do with individuals who, for a variety of reasons, don't feel a sense of strength, a sense of their own security within themselves. They don't feel that they have the right, the power to say no. So they say yes. And then either they do whatever they say yes to, with resentment, with anger, with reluctance, sometimes passive aggressively, or they just say yes and procrastinate and don't do it at all. So for all of you folks, this is the talk for you. The power of no means being able to really connect with yourself and understand, okay, this is who I am. This is what feels right for me, and this is what doesn't. And if it feels right, well, heck, you go ahead and do it. And if it doesn't feel right, you have to gather up that sense of self, this inner strength, basically self-love, and just say, I'm sorry, or I'm not sorry, but no, I'm not going to do that. It could be said very firmly, no, I'm not doing that. Or it could be very gently, oh, I'm so sorry, but I know that's just not something I can do. Or anywhere in between. Basically, once you people pleasers out there learn to start saying no, you will start to realize that not only do most people not reject you, because people say yes because they want to be liked, because they're afraid of being rejected. But if you say no, and you're honest, and you're clear about it, and sometimes you do have to back it up with a reason, a cogent reason, a clear reason, not just, I'm not in the mood. Though sometimes that is good enough, depending upon the circumstances. You don't say that to your boss, but to your significant other, yeah, it works. Well, depending upon what your significant other is like. Anyway, when you start saying no, you will realize that initially people are so used to you're always saying yes. Oh, just go and ask him. He'll say yes. He always says yes. When you say yes all the time, people see you as a patsy, someone who's a pushover. They can, in a sense, not that they're doing it consciously, but they can use and abuse you without really realizing, because you're always so convivial about it. You know, some people say, okay, yes, I'll do it. Well, that's clearly not a people pleaser type of yes. That's a, okay, twist my arm behind my back, I'll do it. But for people pleasers, they say, oh yes, of course I'll do it. And then they're stuck. People pleasers also tend to take too much on their plate. And that's a problem also, because then they get overloaded and then they burn out, whatever they're doing. They say, I just can't do it anymore. But they keep saying yes. So sometimes people pleasers who really can say no have to get ill. They have to develop some sort of chronic condition that doesn't let them do it, or an acute condition that gets them out of the temporary situation. Either way, it's a way of not doing what you promised to do and still not get people angry at you. What's interesting is that when you do start saying no, people initially will be shocked. They'll say, is this the Lucy that I always thought? What happened to Jack? Etc. Yes, there will be a sense of shock, and on the part of some people who are used to just dumping on you and having you pick up their pieces, resentment and anger. But if you're consistent, not just saying no every once in a while, but come from your truth, come from your place of honesty and integrity, and say, no, I'm not going to do it, and this is why. Sometimes just saying no doesn't really go over well, but if you say no with a valid reason, people say, oh, okay, well, can I ask you another time, or can you do this for me? You have to be honest and say, okay, perhaps tomorrow I'll be able to do it, but not today. I have too much, or I'm too overwhelmed, or my XYZ is ill and I'm thinking about this. Or you could just say, I really don't like doing this, and I know I've been doing it, but I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm sorry. It's not for me. It's honest. People will be a little pissed. They'll be a little angry. But you know what happens? Over time, when you're honest and when you say no, people will actually start to respect you better. They'll say, okay, this is a person of integrity. If I ask him and he says yes, I know he'll do it, and I know she will do it well. And if I ask her and she says no, it's no. That she will have a good reason for it, and have to respect her. She has guts. And people will like you better. So the strange thing about the power of saying no is that people say yes because they want to be liked. And if you end up saying no, people are going to, in the end run, for the most part, like you better. The users, of course, are not going to like you better, but they'll just discard you. But really, do you want those kind of people in your life anyway? So I hope this has been interesting, and it feels really good to be back. And hopefully, at least in the New York area, where the virus count is so much below 1% that it's even hard to measure, it's practically zero. I hope it stays this way. So, just to tell you a little bit more, I'm a New York State licensed psychotherapist. I have a web page under Birthright Therapy. If you want to write me directly, questions, comments, if you'd like to book an appointment, it's barry@birthrighttherapy.com. That's BIRTHRIGHTTHERAPY.com. Or you could just put a comment in the comment section under this video. If you find what you're hearing interesting, please do subscribe. It helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithms. And if you want to know when the next videos will be posted, click that little button next to the subscribe and you'll be automatically notified. So thank you very much and hope you all are doing well. Goodbye.